Well, here we are then at the end of a 38-game Premier League season. 37 games so far, one more win needed to clinch that title today. It's been an amazing season as always. It's traditional, 38 games, 19 at home, 19 away. At the moment, still all in the UK, who knows what will happen in the future. This is the one that I think most fans and Pep regard as the biggest one. So what will it mean today to City fans who are here? Obviously taking nothing for granted, still got to win a game. So let's assess before and after today's game what the mood is among City fans.
I mean, history for the first team, but I mean the quality and the standard of football that we've produced over the last 4 years and leading up to the 4 years. You know, everything within the club, the supporters, the man management, the owners, and mainly the players. You know, they've still got to go on the park and produce good football, entertaining stuff. Yeah, some we win, some we lose, but mainly we've won a lot over the last couple of years. And but today is about a legacy for Manchester City and for English football. I just feel that, you know, we're a great team, a great club, great supporters, and no matter what the media say or everybody around the world, we know who we are. We know we're the champions, and it's all about today. You know, it's not a foregone conclusion because David Moyes, you know, his last game, he could come out today and want to win it today. So, and you know, Man United, Alex Ferguson, all that. So today, you know, it's not a foregone conclusion. We've still got to go out, play the football that we can play in front of our home supporters here, right, and win the game. That's all we need. That's all we're asking of Manchester City today, is to win the game and win and become champions. And of course, a legacy, because in my day, I'm a 60-year-old man, supported Man City for over 45 years, and I'll never see that. I don't think a lot of people see that in their lifetime. So let's do something today that nobody else has ever achieved.
What will it mean to you? It means you are dyed in the wool. I see you everywhere. Will you be emotional? City win?
I'm always emotional. I've been at the last couple of games when we played Villa, when we played QPR, when we played West Ham again. It's an emotional feeling, you know, a happy feeling. But you know, you go through the moments of like kind of up and down. That's Manchester City for you. We do it the hard way, but yeah, we get over the line. But yeah, you know, tears. You know, like after the game, you know, coming all the way down from Glasgow this morning at like 4 o'clock. 4:20 bus today to get here for 8:20, and then, you know, and then tonight after the game, getting home at 20 to 3, and getting the 4 o'clock bus to Edinburgh to start at 6 o'clock. That's what you do to become a Manchester City supporter. That's what I do anyway. So, you know, I'll have tears of emotion, you know, hopefully great emotions, and let's win. Come on, City! Come on, City! City!
Hopefully I win. That's the most important thing. The only thing really, isn't it, to be honest? So yeah, we've been here before. Obviously going back 2 years, I think the Aston Villa game especially is fresh in people's memories, of course. And before that we thought, oh, it's an easy victory, but it's not easy till it's done. I think a lot of City fans you meet walking in, they hope it's a couple of goals first half so they can enjoy the game, but I suppose the Man City way is not normally that way, is it? It's normally the hard way, and make them sweat a bit. But you know, City can play to their best and their capabilities, and we know nerves, which is still a big question, obviously, because it's so close to touching distance to the title, isn't it? So I think they can do it. Just keep the nerve, you know, and keep the heads.
As a former player, did you get nervous?
Well, I wasn't lucky enough to be in this position. You know, 4 times in a row Premier League champions would be just unbelievable, and probably the Premier League will never see ever again. You know, so it's a bit of history the guys can create today. But this football club, obviously, I was here at the early stages of we were part of the foundations, I suppose. But what the guys are doing now is just phenomenal. The you know, season after season, week after week, and you know, Pep Guardiola, the job he's done is just, you know, immense, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, you feel the pressure. Coach, even last week there was nerves. I think even in the Tottenham game, you know, Ortega made that special save. The second half was a big moment in the Premier League. I felt the whole season, you know. So there'll hopefully not be too many scary moments like that today. But again, you see Pep's reaction on the side. He was on his back at one stage, you know. So you just till it's done, it's not done, is it? So just 3 points today, and then all these people around me can have a big party tonight.
Apprehensive until we get the first goal, and whether Kevin De Bruyne is going to be fit, I think that's critical because he supplied the chances, so he's the main supplier. Him and Phil Foden. So I'm looking to see what our team selection is. That's what's important to me.
You played in big games. Do you get nervous? Did you get nervous? Will they get nervous?
No, they get excited. If you're big enough and you've been on the stage so often, you know what you want to get out there, and you can't wait to get out there because you're so excited and you're ready to perform.
They do it. It's some achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, without question, 4 in a row. I mean, that's unique, and the club over the last few years have deserved that, really.
What are you thinking today? You've been in this situation.
I'm nervous, but I think they'll get it done. Usual, 4 times, let's make it a 5th, eh?
You know, when you played in the equivalent game, were you nervous?
But I didn't play, I was on the bench, wasn't I? So I was even more nervous, but yeah, I think I'll do it today. I'll be fine.
Enjoy the game.
Cheers.
I'm in a very happy mood because it's been a great season. We've had some ups and downs. You know, there's a bit of a dip in the middle of the season when De Bruyne was out and Haaland was out, but we've really come on strong in these last few games, and Phil Foden's just been absolutely magnificent this season, off the scale. So feeling very positive about that. I'm sort of really am in 2 minds about today, because on the one hand, you know, if you look at how we're playing, especially against Spurs, but not just against Spurs, then we should win. But it's the final game of the season, and I just don't know. I really don't know, but it's going to be a fantastic atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great end to the season.
If City do win today, what does it mean to you?
What does it mean? Well, it's just great to be champions again. It really is. I think it's justification as well for the way Guardiola play. You know, I guess what I've got in the back of my mind is the press, of course. You know, they just can't say a good thing about us, can they? And yet, year after year, Guardiola just keeps reinventing how we play, produces the best football I've ever seen City play. I started watching City in the early to mid 70s, and at the end of Colin Bell's career, and Dennis Tuitt was coming through, and Gary Owen, and so forth. So I've seen the City play really well. I've seen this play really badly, but this is by far the best I've ever seen by a long way, and it just really makes me mad that these so-called journalists can't even see superb football when you see it. So I guess that's what it will mean to me, Ian. It'd be fantastic to win another title, 4 in a row, and 1 in the eye to all these so-called journalists that just can't see the superb football that it is. So.
When you were involved at City, Roy, you couldn't have dreamed that this was going to happen year after year, and it could happen again today, couldn't it?
Oh, very much so, Ian, yeah. I often think about the old dark days, you know. It's the Shea, it's various other places, but this is it's fantastic to be able to do these days. The fans, I'm so pleased for all the fans, you know, because through the dark days they were there in thousands, you know. And we have a super team today, super setup, super manager. Yeah, it's great too, and I expect to win today. No other. I think they're too good of they're a class outfit, City, today, and it's great to be on top of the world with them.
I bet you'd have loved to have been the physio in the new CFA, wouldn't you?
Oh God, I often think about him, what this, you know, it's, as I try to explain to people, to get players to that level every single game. Pep he's a magician, you know, and I think everybody, as a physio, I think it's a single man's job. You have to be totally committed, as I was in my day, but today even more, you know.
Going to win today?
Yeah, I think we are, yeah. I've still got them butterflies, you know, the old City thinking. But yeah, I fancy it strongly today.
I'm pretty nervous, to be fair, Chief, but to be fair, we haven't lost for 6 months, so we can't throw this away now. I'm going 3-0. The boys will be up for it, the fans will be up for it, the place will be bouncing, and we're going to do it 4 in a row. It's going to be such an historic day for the club and the fans and the staff and everybody like yourself. I'm just buzzing for it and I can't wait. Come on, you Blues.
Jackie, when you were hanging around at Main Road getting autographs, when I first knew you way back, could you ever imagine the club would be like it is now?
Never, ever. Honest, Scotty, and I never ever thought anything could be so good as this since like 2012 when we first won the league. I never ever believed that we could do hopefully 6 in 7 and 6 in 8 seasons, won't it? And the Champions League, the FA Cup, the Community Shield, everything that we've won. Pep Guardiola, absolutely genius. What a manager. Do you know what, Ian? We will go down now, if we win today, as one of the greatest teams ever in the history of football and the greatest manager. And thank you, Pep. I'd like to thank all the players, the management, the staff, everybody for what they've done for my football club. I've got a tear in mine. Come on, Blues, have it.
And if we don't win it, you'll still be here next season.
Of course I will, Ian. It doesn't matter to me whether we win it or not. Well, it does, but what I'm trying to say is, if we don't win it, I'll be back. I've been here for over 40 years supporting this club through the bad times, the old Division 1, the old Division 2, and I'll never ever stop ever supporting them. I adore this club.
You've been in the dressing room on these types of occasions. What's it like in there? Do they get nervous, the players?
Obviously excited, probably a bit of nerves as well, but they don't show it. They're very professional. As I said, they'll be excited. I mean, it could be the most phenomenal day for them. I'm sure it will be. They should be feeling very confident. Probably the best team in the world, club team. West Ham probably think themselves, they'll be on the beach really now. West Ham won't have nothing to play for. Only self-pride, of course, but City, far superior team, far superior as individuals and as a team, so I can't see any problems today.
As a former player, former manager, City's kitman for ages, you had the reputation for being the one who got rid of the nerves. Did you used to do things in a day like this to take the minds off it?
I would always try and relax them as much as I could, and just a lot of players had a similar routine. You know, Kolarov used to want a coffee at a certain time, so I'd have to bring him a coffee then. But yeah, I'd go around to different individuals, and they're all pretty generally relaxed. I think excited is probably a better word, more than nervous probably. They're really excited as to what a day this could really be, not just for the players themselves, but everybody involved in the club, the fans, everybody. Remarkable day.
They'll win, won't they?
I would think so, yeah. I think they'll probably be comfortably up after 15-20 minutes.
Even though they got a great goal, West Ham, you're not worried, are you not?
No, I think we're fine. We're good. Go on, City. Go on.
Going 2-1 down, not good for City, but you know City will always pull it down. I reckon they may score another, but 4-2.
You're not worried?
No worries. Like I said last time, this is City. We're the best in the country.
We request the most supporters to connect immediately and return to their seats. Please help to keep both sets of players and everyone else in the stadium safe by leaving the pitch immediately.
If you'd have told 14-year-old me who was watching City against Macclesfield that we'd win 4 Premier Leagues in a row, never thought it at all. It's just amazing. Can't take it in at the minute. Incredible.
Has there been one player that stood out for you this year?
Phil Foden, without a shadow of a doubt. He is top class, and he's shown it again today over the years. Just amazing. That's a different class, and if he plays like that for England, he could be bringing the European Cup trophy home for England as well. Difficult to describe, just amazing. 4 in a row. No one's ever done it before, so just amazing.
Is
there a player of the year for you? Is it Phil Foden? Is it somebody else?
I'd go with Foden, but there's so many to choose from. Like Guardiola, great first season. Kanji again, brilliant. Just so many to choose from. The team effort. I mean, not even to mention Haaland when he's the top scorer again. It's just brilliant. Great team performance and completely deserved the champions again.
Happy, really 4 in a row, unprecedented. You don't see days like this very often, do you? The buzz and the atmosphere in here is just like something you'll never experience. So it's brilliant. Great to be a bird, great to be a blue.
Who's been the best player of the year, or is it?
Rodri all day for me. It's no accident that he's got this unbeaten run, and then when he doesn't play, City don't win as often. Foden today, though, unbelievable, absolutely sensational. But Rodri, the heartbeat, the life and soul of the team, and then getting the goal today as well. And in fact, you know what? The fact that Foden and Rodri both scored today, I think is testament to the effort that they've put in this season and to just how important they've been to us as players. But I can't wait for next season already. I know we've won 4 in a row, and it's a huge day. But imagine what it's going to be like when Guardiola settles and. Seeing what Doku's like next year, new signings, not to be optimistic about it, even though we just won 4 in a row today, unbelievable. Great
Still
stuff.
got the FA Cup final, you know.
Oh, I know, yes, for sure, I haven't even thought about that. Just getting over today so far. We'll see what happens. Great stuff. Thanks, Ian, for speaking to me.
Look, mate, seriously, never in doubt in my honest opinion. You're going to say there was a doubt in everyone's mind, and it's because Arsenal was so good. Credit to him. You know, Arteta's pushed his side as far as he can push them. They've pipped them to the title. It's by far been their best season in recent history, and credit to Arsenal for what they've done this season. And thank you for being great competitors and pushing us first and foremost, because you've made us a better team again and helped my side and helped my dreams come true of 4 titles in a row. But back to City, and after talking about Arsenal for a second, thank you so much, Pep, for delivering the 4th title in a row. There's been dips, there's been twists, there's been turns, there's been poor performances, but it's a season, and it's a season for a reason, and it's that you act in a certain way, in a positive way at the right times, and that you find solutions to problems that you encounter over the course of the season, and we've done that. But the form in the back end of the season, yet again, has been scintillating. Unbeaten at home in a long time. Back end of the season, like 19, 20 games unbeaten. Phenomenal stuff. City have won 4 in a row, and it's becoming a bit easy cheesy, isn't it?
What can I say? It's a dream, innit? It's just a dream. Wake me up, Ian, please, because I've been living a dream for the last how many years? It's amazing, isn't it? What a club! What a team!
Who's your player of the year? Have you got one?
For me, I'd go Foden. Definitely. Rodri's done it all. I mean, it's a bit unfair to pick the player of the year. They've all done the shift. You know, even Guardiola when he came in, what a player he's turned out to be. All of them. They're all brilliant. Every one of them.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Pleasure to know you.
I think it's brilliant. The fact that we won 4 in a row, and that's right down the road. What are they doing? Brilliant. Brilliant.
In the world.
In the world.
Come on, City!
So that's the end of the Premier League season. After 38 games, City are champions again. Thanks very much for everybody who supported me throughout the campaign. Thanks very much to Timpson. Thanks very much to motoringoffencelawyers.com, who are one of my key sponsors. Really appreciate their support. And also to RRG Group, particularly Toyota in Rochdale. I'll be down at Wembley, of course, next week. Come and say hello then. Because you know what? Isn't it? Say it together with me. Great to be a blue.